Well, Crypto Week certainly delivered a big boom here for the entire market. Ondo Finance holders, this video is for you in particular, though, because it has also impacted everything related to the institutional push now for crypto. And the Genius Act is now law, providing long overdue clarity for stablecoin issuers, protections for consumers, and defined guidelines for regulators. And with the Clarity Act also advancing through the Senate, the United States took a major step forward defining regulatory jurisdiction for digital assets, supporting the framework for the compliant tokenization approach that Ondo has been building. Together, both the Genius Act and the Clarity Act create the foundation for compliant infrastructure that allows us to bring capital markets on chain. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. Tokenization made in America. This is all about Ondo Finance in this update video. Go ahead and hit the like button right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure a lot of people here also interested in XRP. That has been a huge, huge storyline here the last 7 days as well. We know that Ripple is partnered with Ondo Finance in multiple capacities, helping tokenize US treasuries. But the future here doesn't stop at just tokenizing treasuries. We're talking about equities, treasuries, securities, everything needs to be tokenized. Now, they're starting with the financial instruments, of course, right? But Ondo Finance is backed by so many big players. You've got World Liberty, Trump's company backing them. They recently just launched their first tokenized treasury fund on Say, on the Say network. But you've also got BlackRock and JP Morgan Chase behind them. And Ondo Finance is launching its flagship USDY now on Say. Ondo is a real-world asset startup with backing from World Liberty 5, from BlackRock, from JP Morgan, Franklin Templeton, all the big players. And if we look a little bit deeper, already Ondo is one of the largest RWA projects by total value locked. This gives us a lot of great insight into how big Ondo already is and where it could go in the future, considering it's, just beginning. They already have approximately $1.4 billion worth of managed assets, according to the Blocks data. And the team calls USDY its flagship product. The note, backed by short-term U.S. treasuries and bank demand deposits, is designed to combine the stability of a stablecoin, but also offers the yield of approximately 4.25% APY. Kind of similar to what the money market provides. USDC obviously provides yield too. But USDY represents the exact kind of high-quality composable yield primitive that will unlock new possibilities for developers building the next gen of on-chain applications. This is coming from the Say Development Foundation Executive Director Justin Barlow. He said in this statement just recently with the news dropping that Ondo is launching USDY over on the Layer 1 Say network. And the bus doesn't stop here. Obviously, Ondo is going to be building a lot here on a lot of different Layer 1s. And this was 10 hours ago. Massive generational impact. Ondo Vice Chair Patrick McHenry had some things to say on the historic crypto legislation passing the House. He compared the significance of the Genius and Clarity Acts to the securities laws of 1930s that helped make Wall Street the center of the financial world. In a lot of ways, the big players really believe that this is kind of the hard reset that we've needed in the finance industry, right? And the tokenization of real world assets is going to be the biggest opportunity. We're talking about trillions of dollars just when we look at the tokenized assets area, and really just treasuries and equities, right? Then you get into the whole thing of securities, and it's just absolutely nuts. Via the AP said these bills will make the United States the center of the world for digital assets, said McHenry, former chair of the House Financial Services Committee. So you've got a lot going on in the space right now. A little bit of a pullback here in the last few hours, but Ben Grossman weighing in. This is the first big step in crypto legislating, and it shows that Congress can still do big policy. And this is Patrick McHenry again being quoted by Ben Grossman, the marketing guy for Ondo Finance. And Ondo did surpass the $1 level yet again. Finally, we got actually all the way up to 108, 109 in the last 24 hours on the price of Ondo. Still 53% down from all-time highs, but Ondo now up 30+% in the last month. Big buy signal was issued on XT Algo right around the 80-cent level. If you guys are interested in getting this, you can get the signals that you can see here on screen, the momentum ups. These are great opportunities to get in before things really take off and we see the gains. It's all about timing, right? If you can just, you're not going to time it perfect, but if you can get out ahead of some of these big storylines, some of the big pushes up in the markets, obviously that means more gains in our portfolio. I walk you through how to set it all up too. If you guys are interested in checking it out, there's a link down below. It's a 30-day money back guarantee as well. I've had this product out since 2023, and we've got a ton of people utilizing it right now. But we look at kind of the big players. Obviously, Ondo is in the top 40 already. It's number 36 on the big board, but I think it's still so undervalued here, sitting at a $3.2 billion market cap. You've got obviously their connections with Ripple. They're tied in with Ethereum, and I think we're going to see a lot more links happen with the likes of Chainlink, Hedera, Sweet, Stellar, XLM, all these big players that are ISO compliant, working in the areas of tokenization. I can see Ondo being intertwined in one way or another, right? And this is kind of what I'm trying to do as a retail investor. I'm trying to basically just create a web of different assets that I think the institutions are going to be intrigued in and interested in. And there's already a bunch of breadcrumbs, right? And I'm just trying to follow the breadcrumbs and basically get invested in these things before the big institutions push them up. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now with Ondo. Just a quick little update here from the last few days. Haven't done an Ondo Finance video in a little while, so wanted to throw it out there. And real quick word from our sponsor today, DFlow. Trade stocks, trade cryptocurrencies. It is the first exchange that is simplified. Experience the world of crypto with simplicity. Trade anything, anytime. Discover projects instantly at launch, so you don't have to now wait. They've got a ton of options, 40x leverage. They've got low fees, no KYC. They're audited. There is a link down below if you want to check out the exchange. That is DFlow. Shout out to them for sponsoring this portion of today's video here on Ondo Finance. We're going to be tracking a lot of things as we roll into the weekend. The hope is we don't get some crazy big, profit taking. Usually the weekends are a little slower, right? Volume tends to go down a little bit. The key that I'm going to be looking for, though, is, can we stabilize the rest of the market here and then push back up as we get out of crypto week and into a new world where the Genius Act is now passed? That's going to be the big question. So I appreciate you all for watching. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any content. We'll see you guys in the next video.